Eminem, born Marshall Mathers III, rose from a tough upbringing to become a hip-hop icon, known for his raw lyrics and unmatched influence on modern rap. If there's one rapper who has shaken the world of music with his intense lyrics, controversial themes, and raw talent, it's Eminem. His name is synonymous with edgy, hard-hitting rap, and he's often considered one of the greatest to ever do it. Whether you know him as Slim Shady, Marshall Mathers, or simply Eminem, his impact on the music industry and pop culture is undeniable. So how did a kid from Detroit rise from the depths of poverty to become an international icon? Born as Marshall Bruce Mathers III on October 17, 1972 in St. Joseph, Missouri, Eminem didn't exactly have an easy childhood. His father abandoned the family when Marshall was just an infant, leaving his mother, Debbie Mathers, to raise him on her own. They moved to the east side of Detroit, and Eminem was exposed to the harsh realities of life at an early age. Poverty, bullying, and instability were constants for young Marshall. His mother struggled to keep a steady job, rarely lasting more than a few months, which led to frequent moves between Missouri and Detroit. They spent significant periods living in public housing projects. Reflecting on that time, Eminem once said, "I would switch schools 2-3 times a year. That was probably the hardest part of it all." This constant moving had a profound effect on his personality. With no close friends, he became withdrawn and was often seen as an outsider at every new school. "I'd get beat up in the bathroom, beat up in the hallways, shoved into lockers," he recalled. He started rapping during high school but dropped out in the 9th grade. In the early 1990s, Eminem started performing in clubs and competing in freestyle battles around Detroit. Marshall faced constant rejection due to his race, and many people in the industry didn't take him seriously. His debut album, Infinite, 1996, was released to little fanfare, and many doubted he would ever make it big. But Eminem was far from giving up. In 1997, he created his alter ego, Slim Shady, a reckless, violent, and often psychotic persona that allowed him to vent his frustrations and express his darkest thoughts through music. Slim Shady was a game changer. His unique style and controversial lyrics caught the attention of legendary producer Dr. Dre, who was immediately blown away by Eminem's talent. With Dr. Dre's backing, Eminem released the Slim Shady LP in 1999, which was an instant success. The album skyrocketed him to fame, fueled by hits like MyNameIs and Guilty Conscience. The album was dark, humorous, and wildly provocative, something the rap world hadn't quite seen before. Eminem's unapologetic lyrics stirred up controversies, with critics accusing him of promoting violence and misogyny. But despite the backlash, the Slim Shady LP earned him a Grammy Award for Best Rap Album and solidified his place in the rap scene. His next two albums, the Marshall Mathers LP, 2000, and The Eminem Show, 2002, achieved global success and received Grammy Award nominations for Album of the Year. Following the release of his album Encore, 2004, Eminem took a hiatus in 2005, largely due to a struggle with prescription drug addiction. Eminem has harshly criticized his mother for the way she raised him, using his song lyrics to accuse her of prescription drug addiction and subjecting him to emotional and physical abuse. Debbie strongly denied these claims, and in 1999, she filed a $10 million defamation lawsuit against him. The case was eventually settled for $25,000. Eminem was only 15 when he met 13-year-old Kim Scott at a house party. She moved in with him and his mother Debbie, and they quickly began dating, although their relationship was rocky from the beginning. When Eminem dropped out of school, Debbie kicked them out. The couple frequently broke up and reconciled, ultimately marrying just before Eminem embarked on his first major tour in 1999. However, they divorced in 2001 after a prolonged and contentious custody battle over their daughter Hailie, which inspired Eminem to write the song Kim in 2000. Despite their divorce, Kim and Eminem continued to have a turbulent on and off relationship until they remarried in January 2006. Unfortunately, their second marriage was short-lived. Just 3 months later, Eminem filed for divorce, and their separation was finalized that December. Eminem was also battling his demons, namely drug addiction. The pressures of fame, combined with his personal life struggles, led him down a dark path of substance abuse. By the mid-2000s, Eminem had become heavily addicted to prescription pills, and his life began spiraling out of control. He faced multiple rehab stints and nearly died from an overdose in 2007. He made his comeback to the music scene 4 years later with Relapse, 2009, and followed it with Recovery the next year. Recovery became the best-selling album worldwide in 2010, marking Eminem's second album to achieve this distinction after The Eminem Show in 2002. His single NotAfraid became an anthem of triumph, and the album earned him yet another Grammy Award for Best Rap Album. In the subsequent years, he released several US #1 albums, including the Marshall Mathers LP 2, 2013, Revival, 2017, Kamikaze, 2018, Music to Be Murdered By, 2020, and The Death of Slim Shady, Coup de Grace, 2024. While Eminem was dominating the music charts, he also ventured into acting. In 2002, he starred in 8 Mile, a semi-autobiographical film that chronicled his early struggles in Detroit. The movie was a box office hit and cemented Eminem as a multifaceted talent. The soundtrack's lead single, Lose Yourself, became one of his biggest hits and earned him an Academy Award for Best Original Song, making him the first rapper ever to win an Oscar. Eminem's list of awards and achievements is almost too long to count. He's sold over 220 million records globally, making him one of the best-selling music artists of all time. He's won 15 Grammy Awards, an Oscar, and countless other accolades. Eminem's influence on the rap game is monumental. He broke down barriers for white rappers, and his introspective, often controversial lyrics changed the way the mainstream perceived rap. As of 2024, his net worth is estimated to be around $250 million. Despite his sometimes abrasive persona, Eminem has earned respect across the music industry for his raw talent and ability to tackle complex topics, from addiction to fame to mental health. Behind the Slim Shady persona is a man who deeply cares about his family. Eminem has always been vocal about his love for his daughter, Hailie Jade, who has been mentioned in several of his songs. He raised her largely as a single father and has often talked about how she kept him grounded during his most chaotic years. Though his romantic relationships have been tumultuous, Eminem's focus in recent years has been on maintaining his sobriety and continuing his role as a father. Eminem's journey from a troubled kid in Detroit to a global rap superstar is nothing short of legendary. He revolutionized the rap game, took on the world with his fearless lyrics, and stood tall despite facing personal struggles, addiction, and criticism. Whether you love him or hate him, one thing is undeniable. Eminem's impact on the music industry is lasting. His lyrics have made us laugh, cry, and think, and he's far from finished. As he continues to release music and influence generations of artists, Eminem remains a rap god who will forever be etched in music history. Well, that's a wrap for today. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and found it engaging, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you want to stay updated with more captivating content, hit that red subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you never miss a video from us. Your support means everything.